Thank you for joining us, Sarah. It takes incredible courage to share your story.
Thank you for having me.
For those just tuning in, you're Sarah, the wife of fallen soldier, John.
Yes,
Could you tell us a little about yourself and about John?
I grew up in a small town in the Midwest, the kind of place where everyone knows everyone's business. I met John in high school. We were high school sweethearts. Every day I loved him more. He is the love of my life, my rock, my everything. Losing him, the grief it's a heavy burden. It's not just the loss, It's the quiet, the empty chair, the things he used to do that now just don't get done. And then there's all the paperwork, the benefits, the compensation. It's like they hand you this thick stack of forms right after you bury him and expect you to make sense of it all, when you can barely make sense of getting out of bed. It's overwhelming, to say the least. The thing is, losing someone in service, it's different. You're grieving John, my husband, the father of my child, but you're also proud. Proud of what he stood for, what he did, the sacrifice he made. But those feelings, pride and devastation, they don't fit together. They fight each other, and you're stuck in the middle. People think it's hardest right after the funeral, the memorial. And those are hard, God, are they hard? But the truth is, the real struggle, it starts after everyone else goes home, after the casseroles stop showing up. That's when you realize this is it, this is your new normal, and you're alone, picking up the pieces, trying to figure out how to live without him. It's a lonely place, a very lonely place, and there are so many of us there, more than people realize. Every day. John was deployed to Afghanistan when Lily was just 6 months old. It was hard, but we were a team. We are a team. We talked every day, sometimes just for a few minutes, sometimes for hours. We'd tell each other about our days, share silly stories, just try to make the distance feel smaller. He is my everything, my partner, in every sense of the word. And when he came home on leave, it was like the sun came out, like the whole world had suddenly been turned up to 11. We'd spend hours just talking, holding hands, cherishing every single moment. It was like we were in our own little bubble, safe, shielded from everything else. And then he'd have to leave again, and it felt like a part of me was going with him, but he knew. He was doing what he believed in, serving his country, and that gave us the strength to keep going. The day he was killed, it's like it was yesterday, etched in my mind. I was at home getting our daughter ready for bed when the doorbell rang. Now who could that be? Can I help you?
Mrs. Sarah Peterson? We're here with the deepest regrets to inform you.
No.
Killed in action. Heroic sacrifice.
No, this can't be happening. John? No. John? Everyone was so kind, so supportive. But it didn't matter. The pain was still there. Festering, refusing to heal, like an open wound. That wouldn't close, no matter how hard I tried. It's been a long journey. Healing, coping, learning to live with the grief. It isn't easy. Some days are harder than others. But I've realized John's sacrifice wasn't in vain. He gave his life for our country, for our freedom. And for that, I'll be eternally grateful. I'll carry his memory with me always, and I'll make sure our daughter grows up knowing what a hero her father was. I hope that by sharing my story, I can help others who are going through their own struggles. Losing a loved one is never easy, but I hope that my journey can give you strength, can give you hope. If you're watching this video, I want to encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's create a community that supports and uplifts each other. And if you want to learn more about the experiences of military families, be sure to check out our next video, where we'll be sharing another powerful story of love and loss.